Welcome, everyone. Very glad you could be here with us today. Our day 53, where we're going to be focusing on the Guru principle in our void area and discover the wisdom within us. So if you are new to Sahaja Yoga meditation, please type that in the chat and we can give you an introduction in a separate breakout room. Today's program, we will start with Futsuk as usual. We have a collective meditation. We'll have a talk by Shri Mataji. We have a special treat today, which is a musical family, the Shete family. And at the end, we're going to have a guest appearance by one of you who's going to tell us all about their experience so far practicing Sahaja Yoga. So just a little brief glimpse that our next program is on Thursday, where we will be focusing on the teachings of the great poet and realized soul Kabir. So you definitely don't want to miss that. So for now, let's bring on our family, the Shetes, and I'd like to introduce you to them. So if we could get them in the spotlight. Okay. Hello. How are you?
Hi.
Hello. Everyone. So if you could each introduce yourselves, that would be great. Just say a little bit about yourselves, maybe how long, where you're living, what you do, how long you've been inside yoga.
So I'm Madhavi, and I'm a fourth grade teacher here in Seattle, and I've been doing Sahaja meditation since I was very young. My parents, well, they'll tell you more, but yeah, since I was born.
Yes, and that's how long I've known you too.
Yes. I'm Smita, also here in Seattle, and I am a middle school English teacher, and yeah, have been meditating my whole life as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Jennifer or Janaki, and I am also a school teacher teaching first grade this year, and I've been meditating since 1983 when Shri Mataji came to the town where I was going to college.
Marvelous. So Pramod, you're surrounded by teachers.
I know, yeah, exactly. I'm not a teacher. I'm an engineer, so I work in aerospace. So Pramod, living in Seattle. I've been practicing very long time, more than 30 years, and enjoying every moment.
Wonderful. We can't wait to hear you all sing.
Thank
So our meditation lead for tonight is Sylvia Udar. So Sylvia's been on before, and so I'm going to leave you, Sylvia, to introduce yourself and carry on.
Hi, hello everyone. How are you today? You might have seen me before playing the flute. My name is Sylvia, or some call me Saraswati. I have been in Sahaja Yoga the last 22 years, and I live in the Chicago area.
Okay.
So it's good to be with you all together again today. Today we really want to focus on our void and what it means. So I will guide you through the meditation, and we'll take a foot soak together and meditate on some words of wisdom by Socrates and Confucius. So if you already have your foot soak ready, then let us begin our meditation. As always, we first raise our Kundalini energy. One, 2 knots, and the third time 3 knots. Then we take a bandhan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let us touch on top of the head on the Sahasrara a little bit. Okay, we tell ourselves, I want to focus here on top of my head and in my hands. And today I really request you put full attention on both of the things, Sahasrara and your hands. So right now, let's take a check. Okay, how am I feeling right now? Do I feel heat, coolness, nothing, tingling? So put your attention for a few moments and really see how you feel in your hands. And take a mental note of it. When we finish the meditation, we will again check our hands and in between also. Let us begin our foot soak. We give a bandhan around the foot soak, a circle clockwise. And for those of you who know the mantra already, we can say the mantra to Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmalan Devi Namo Namaha. Let us put our feet in the foot sock. And we can close our eyes. Our hands are relaxed on the lap. Take a deep breath in. Hold our breath for a few moments. And then breathe out. Take another deep breath in. Now when you breathe out, you release all the stress, tension, anything from the day which brought any type of imbalance to you. Just release everything. Anger or heat, any type of blockage. Just release when you breathe out. Let's try it again. We breathe in.
Sylvia, can you speak a little louder, please?
Yeah, okay, sure. As we meditate all together right now, it is easier for us to feel the vibrations more clearly. So in our heart, let us ask our Mother Kundalini which chakra or channel we should work on together now. So in our heart, let's just ask the question, Mother, you guide us. Mother, which chakra shall we clear right now? In my hands, I'm feeling the left side more warm and the left thumb and the middle finger means the left Swalistan and left Navi. So let us begin by clearing our left side. We point the right hand towards Mother Earth We can take the affirmation, Mother, please remove all imbalances, heat from my left side, and take it into Mother Earth. Mother, from all the people present here, please clear our left side and take the heat into Mother Earth. When we clear our left side, you can focus on your feelings in your left hand. Is the sensation changing? Sometimes it becomes even more warm. That means the heat is coming out. Or it is cooling down. Mother, please remove all the heat from our left side, all emotional imbalances, and take into Mother Earth. I feel now in my left hand that it is getting lighter, so we can put the right hand back on the lap. And let us work on the other two chakras I felt before, which is the left Swalistan and the left Nabi, the middle finger. We can give a bandhan, so it is at the lower abdomen, is on the left hand side. We give a bandhan in front and just take it out. So you give a bandhan and take it out. If any thought comes into your mind, just say not this, not this. And keep your focus on your left hand. Does the sensation in your left thumb change while you clear your chakra? This is the chakra or the energy center which has pure knowledge as a quality. So if you can take the affirmation, Mother, I let go of all the knowledge which is not pure, which I don't need. I let go of it. Please give me only pure knowledge. When we take this affirmation, again, the feeling changes in my left thumb. Then we can stop working on the energy center. Let us keep both hands on the lap and ask again our energy, Mother, for this collective who is online right now in Zoom. Which energy center shall we clear? I'm I'm again getting sensation on my left middle finger, means is the nabi, which is the upper abdomen. So the left hand stays on the lap. With the right hand, we do a clockwise movement, also called a bandhan. And we just take out whatever blockage is there. It is not important to know. Just remove it. Mother, please remove all imbalances in my family, all imbalances related to my food habits, all my attachments to materialism. Please release from my left navi. Now while we give the bandhan, I feel my kundalini going up. That means the left navi is getting more clear. So we can keep both the hands back on the lap. Let us ask again the hands and the vibrations. Mother, is this collective who is online on Zoom right now? Which energy center shall we clear? I get a sensation on my right pinky, which relates to our right heart. So we can take our left hand and give a bandhan to our right heart. Again, take out whatever blockage is there. Mother, please make us responsible. Please clear our right heart from any heat or blockage. Please make us responsible. Now that we clear our right heart, I feel even more heat coming out of both the hands. It means our subtle system is very actively clearing us out. So let us balance our right side. We keep the right hand on the lap and the left hand points towards the sky. We take the affirmation, Mother, kindly remove all the heat, futuristic thinking and planning from our right side into the sky. any thought comes in your mind, say not this, or I forgive, I forgive. You only focus on the sensation in your hands, the heat coming out. Mother, please cool down our right side. Please send us the coolness of the Himalaya mountains. Now my right side is cooling down and I start feeling the cool vibrations flowing better. We can keep the hands back on the lap. Let us finish our futsuk by cleansing all our, like we can stroke our arms, our legs, and put everything, whatever we did not mention in the futsuk. And we wash our feet and keep the futsuk aside. We can close our eyes. Let us put our attention on our void. The void is the area around our navel. We will listen to a few words of wisdom by Confucius and meditate on it. Means after every word of wisdom, we'll take a pause and try to take it within yourself and what does it mean to your own life. What you do not want done to yourself, do not do to others. What you do not want done to yourself, do not do to others. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Ask yourself constantly, what is the right thing to do? Ask yourself constantly, what is the right thing to do? And the last one from Confucius. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. We can give abundance to our void. So you can make a big circle around your navel area. All the way it is covering the left side, the right side, all around. Mother, please fully establish my own teacher principle within me. Please teach me the wisdom of Confucius. As I am now sensitive to vibrations, I am my own master or teacher because I can feel the vibrations clearly. We can keep the right hand back on the lap. We'll meditate on the wisdom of Socrates. The only true wisdom is to know that you know nothing. The only true wisdom is to know that you know nothing. Just let the words sink in and see how the vibrations in your hands change or improve. Make things easy for people and not difficult. Give people good news and bring them joy, and do not turn them away. Make things easy for people and not difficult. Give people good news and bring them joy, and do not turn them away. Strong minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Weak minds discuss people. Strong minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Weak minds discuss people. Socrates and Confucius were so-called part of there were 10 Adi Gurus. These were really highly evolved souls. And they tried to share the wisdom with people and make them more spiritual. And over time in the history, whatever was created with purity or from a realized soul that lives on. For example, the works of Leonardo da Vinci or Socrates or Confucius. And there's so much wisdom in every word, which we want to just take as an inspiration for ourselves to, is there something I can learn from that? And this is what the void is about, to be the teacher or to learn and establish the knowledge within ourselves to teach yourself also. So that's why we always check what we feel in our hands. And these vibrations guide us throughout the day, not only when we sit in our meditation. I wanted to share a small story. It's related to my own path for my own teacher, to become my own teacher. So when I was a child, I had dreams, nightmares of spiders. Every night there would be so many spiders coming on my bed. So I was so much afraid, like I could not even see a picture in a book of a spider. But then once I started Sahaja Yoga in 2000, after a few months, I was taking it up like a challenge that I want to get rid of it. I want to work it out. I don't want to keep any fear in me. So then with a few treatments and taking foot soak and working more on my left side, I really could work it out like fully. So it's fully gone now. It's just a small example of how we master ourselves. We just want to look inside. Okay, is there anything I want to change within myself? And then you set yourself a small goal. For example, you feel something and okay, let me work on this energy center only. For example, on the left nabi, if you feel it. Just giving an example, not pointing out. If you feel it, say, for 1 week, every day I will give abandon to my left nabi. I will take the foot soak. And then you can also take small notes in a notebook and compare, okay, did it improve or not? And that's how you build your own master. Build the qualities of the void. And to finish our meditation for now, we can give again abandon, and we will take one mantra, and it is the mantra to Shri Adi Guru Dattatreya. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Guru Dattatreya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can close for our eyes for a moment and just ask our Mother Kundalini, Mother, please fully establish my own master, my own mastery within my void. We will stay in meditation and watch Shri Mataji's talk. It is a talk from a press conference in Austria.
Are you feeling relaxed yourself? You got it. You got your realization. Only thing you have to little bit know about it, that's all. Absolutely relaxed. There's no thought.
No question, sure.
No question. You got it. You got it. Just while talking to me, you got it. Because you are a positive person, want to know about it. If you come with a determined effort just to criticize, then nothing can work out, you see. It's done. He's got it. You got it. May God bless you. May God bless you. It's your own. I've done nothing. I was just talking to you. Kundalini knows that you're sitting before me. She just rose by herself. That's your mother. That's your mother. Your own individual mother. And that's the Holy Ghost. That's the primordial mother, which Christians don't talk about, and then they don't want you to know anything else. Whatever they will teach, you should learn. Nothing more. I was myself born in a Christian family. So you have to have, you see, blinkers on both the sides. You're not supposed to see this side or that side. And this is why young people fell a trap to these horrible gurus who came to make money here. I know of somebody who came from jail, who came to Germany wearing those saffron clothes, sat on one of the centers there somewhere, and everybody flocked to him. He came from jail. Because they don't know how to make out a good guru, the Sadguru and the Aguru. There are books and books on that in India. But they don't know, poor things. And I don't blame them, because they were seeking so honestly that they got into trouble. But I have been talking about them from 1974. But another problem was with young people from the West was that they hated Christianity. That's one problem. So when I talked about Christ, they just turned around, went back. You couldn't talk to them. They said, don't talk of Christ. They went out. So this Christianity has done nothing but a harm to them, that they just don't want to hear about Christ. I mean, Christ is a living God, no doubt. And I have to talk about him very much. But they didn't like it. It's such a problem of conceptions. You see, reality is what reality is. It's not a concept. It's what it is. See, Christ is the Son of God. He is the real personality. Whatever church may do to it or any may do to it makes no difference. He is what he is. And this is the problem, is the concept. Concept is not reality. That's just a mental projection. Just a mental projection. You have to rise beyond that to be the spirit. Alright? May God bless you. May I know your name, please? Your name, please? George. Good. Is the name of an angel. Yes, Saint George. And Saint George, we call him as Bhairava in our Indian language. He's called as Bhairava, Saint George. He's a very great god, according to an angel.
Who defines what is good and what is not good?
Yes, because you see,
Who sets these standards?
yes, that is it. Now I'll tell you what happens, that your spirit is absolute. Spirit is an absolute thing. Supposing now you want to know whether I'm good or not, or he's good or not. The good is not the way we look at things. Like you see, we see the dress, see the face. This is not the thing, superficially. But when we have to see a person is good or not, we see, we feel his chakras, you see. What chakras he's catching. You can feel them on your fingertips, you see. Like Muhammad Sahib has said, that your hands will be speaking. So you feel on your centers the another person. So we don't certify them as good or bad. That category doesn't exist in Sahaja Yoga. What we say, what are the centers catching in a person? Now, what is catching in a person? What centers are wrong? We try to correct it. We can say a patient comes to a hospital. The doctors don't say you are good or bad. They don't categorize like that. What they see, what is the disease? And let us treat the disease. It's like that. So the good and bad is not described in Sahaja Yoga. What is described are the centers, which are out of place. But some people have ruined their centers completely, have no kundalini at all with them. They are like devils, some of them must have been. I don't want to name them, but could have been. So, you see, such people, then what to do? They must have desire. I mean, you cannot force anyone. That's the big problem. If they desire it, well and good. If they don't desire it, you cannot just make them do it. No, you cannot. They have to desire it in their own freedom. Then they get it, the joy. Nothing can be forced. This is the handicap. So we have no category. We don't condemn anyone as bad, or we do not elevate somebody as excellent. But we tell them what are the centers catching. And when you get your realization, you will know what's catching in you. And you will also know what is catching in him. And then if I tell you, supposing if I tell him, Dr. Warren, your aga is catching, means your ego is coming up. He won't feel bad because he'll get a headache there. So he said, better correct it, mother. With his ego, he'll get a headache a little bit. So all right, correct it. So nobody feels bad about it. You see, so there is nothing like good and bad are words used very vague. They are very vague terminologies. There's no precision about it. Because spirit is absolute. So everything related to spirit is the absolute knowledge. You may say a person is very good. He's an excellent person. That we don't accept. What we accept is what are the condition of his chakras and how much we can help him. That's all. We're not bothered about who's good, who's bad. That category doesn't exist. That type of a category. But of course, the condition of the chakras are very important. Any other questions? Steve, you better ask me. He's an American.
Could you describe the experience of self-realization?
I describe it. Oh God. No. I never had it, so how am I to describe? I'm born like this. But I would say the experience of self-realization that I've seen that happens to people, first of all, when the Kundalini rises, you see, of course the mechanism goes into complete force. And when she pierces through the fontanelle bone area, first thing you feel is the cool breeze in the hands, but not necessarily. Some people feel it on top of their heads, coming out a cool breeze from their own head. So the self-certification is there. You see the cool breeze. But could be some people have too much heat coming out. See, supposing it's a cancer patient, especially, or anybody like that, a serious patient, you find that a heat comes out. Supposing it's a person who is very much possessed and extremely unhappy type of person, maybe, or an arrogant person, whatever it is. The Kundalini you can see clearly with your own eyes. It's pulsating at different centers, but especially at the base. of the spine, where we call as the sacrum bone. Sacrum. Sacrum is sacred bone, and the sacred bone. So you can see it very clearly. We have got photographs of that. Absolute pulsation you can see like a heart. Then the experience moves with some people, it does, I must say. They do feel the rising, if it is slow rise. But if it shoots off, you don't feel anything, you just feel the cool breeze coming out of your head. Then you start feeling out of your fingertips also. But the feeling you get, first of all, when it rises above this center, you feel you're beyond thought. You're in the present, beyond thought. Just enjoying the peace of your being. Enjoying yourself in a way. And then when it pierces through, a kind of a joy that trickles down. Different people have different things. But say for Indians, you see, they don't think so much as you think. You people think too much. So they don't think, so they get their, first of all, they get the joy. But in the West, I think the people get more the awareness about it. They start feeling his chakras, they practice this, that. Ultimately, they get the joy. But Indians first get the joy and they said, we don't want to worry about anything else. So it depends on the condition of a person, what the experience would be. But on the whole, this one thing happens to all of you, that your eyes start glistening. There's a glisten, there's a twinkle in the eye. That's one thing. And the face becomes, you see, relaxed. The wrinkles drop out. You drop out sometimes 10 years. Like, see, my age is 64 years of age, mine is. But people can't believe it because, you see, I don't feel my age at all. We all have forgotten what our ages are. And this is what happens to you because you go in a state of existence only. But it takes little time gradually to grow into it. But it starts with the sprouting of this seed, that is the Kundalini.
So let's just keep our eyes closed for a moment. Stay in a state of meditation after listening to the words of Shri Mataji. So we invite you to stay in a state of meditation as we sing a song that will hopefully help you stay in this state. The song is about getting lost in meditation and how we submerge into this ocean of joy, and the meditation purifies our heart and our minds. So as we sing about this, see if you can enjoy this state with us. Dhyana terangale sahasradwari Dhyana terangale sahasradwari Mukinamageta Mukinamageta Nirmala Chitwari Mukinamageta Mukinamageta Nirmala Chitwari Dhyana terangale sahasradwari Dhyana terangale sahasradwari Charani tuja pai satamaje manate nirmale Charani tuja pai satamaje manate nirmale Sushumna chamarge Sushumna chamarge Swarupa senele Sushumna chamarge Sushumna chamarge Swarupa senele Dhyana terangale sahasradwari Dhyana terangale sahasradwari Akara ukara makarati brahma Chaitanya Sagarva Chaitanya Sagarva Muladharadhari Chaitanya Sagarva Chaitanya Sagarva Muladharadhari Dhyana terangale sahasradwari Dhyana terangale sahasradwari Ananda chalahari antari baheri Chaitanya chasagari Chaitanya chasagari Ami marudubi Chaitanya chasagari Chaitanya chasagari Ami marudubi Dhyana terangale sahasradwari Dhyana terangale sahasradwari Sahasrara beda koni nahi kela Kai shakti nirmala Adi shakti nirmala Abhakaryakari Adi shakti nirmala Adi shakti nirmala Abhakaryakari Dhyana terangale sahasradwari Dhyana terangale sahasradwari Sahasradwari Kaladavabeti Nakarahuturi Sarupa Sakshata Sarupa Sakshata Tujaga Samori Swarupa Sakshata Swarupa Sakshata Tujaga Samori Dhyana Terangale Sahasradwari Dhyana Terangale Sahasradwari Yogi Rajatale Sadhu Santale Ajisha Pratile Aila Pratile Anya Chakravari Aila Pratile Aila Pratile Ajna Chakravari Dhyana Terangale Sahasradwari Dhyana Terangale Sahasradwari Premachi Ganga Chaitanya Sagari Ananta Swarupi Ananta Swarupi Vani Mauladari Ananta Swarupi Ananta Swarupi Vani Mauladari Dhyana Terangale Sahasradwari Dhyana Terangale Sahasradwari Mukhi Nama Geta Mukhi Nama Geta Nirmala Chidwari Mukhi Nama Geta Mukhi Nama Geta Nirmala Chidwari Dhyana Terangale Sahasradwari. You bring your attention into your heart and feel your spirit. Feel your heart opening and keep pulling your attention back inside every time it tries to wander somewhere else. You can feel that attention lift now to the top of our head and even beyond. Feel our attention rise higher and higher above our being. And just witness ourselves in this beautiful state of meditation. We will conclude our meditation by raising our Kundalini and giving ourselves a bandhan together.
Thank you. This was really beautiful, Bhajan. Brought us into deep meditation. Thank you so much to Seattle. So we now invite Mandar. He wants to share his experiences with you all. Yes. So welcome, Mandar. Please introduce yourself, and we're curious about your experience. You're still muted. Still muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
now it's working.
Well, first of all, thanks for an amazing foot soak, Saraswati. I enjoyed it. I guess I'm going to share my story of how I got into Sahaja Yoga, which was really this March of 2022. Hold on just a second, okay?
You're still muted. Yeah. We cannot hear you. You're still muted.
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I really started Sahaja Yoga in March, and I entirely stumbled on it. It's quite a coincidence of sorts. I remember I was trying to figure some mental thing. There's some kind of an anxiety or a mental thing that I was trying to work out. And I had done meditation in the past, and I kind of knew how to sense energy and all, but I was not making a breakthrough, and I was trying to look for a solution of some sort. And I stumbled on a picture of Shri Mataji, and I kind of was a connection, because when I was growing up back home in India, I had seen her picture and in a barber shop where I used to go for a haircut. And I always wondered, who is this person? And I didn't know who she was, and didn't kind of explore when I was growing up. And I stumbled on that picture when I was trying to sort something out on my own, trying to manage it. And that I was very curious, and I searched up on YouTube and saw some videos of her doing meditation. And that's when I kind of did a little bit of meditation with her photograph. And that was a kind of a start of my curiosity or journey into Sahaja Yoga, because when I did that meditation and I kind of was focused on the photograph, and I felt that after a few times I had done it, it literally, the thing that I was thinking of, was trying to manage, just was out of my system.
Wow.
It was just amazing, because I was before that, I was trying to, me and my issue, and there was a duality of sorts, and I was trying to manage it, being intelligent about it, but nothing of it, because it was like a pattern that kept coming every waking day. And I did it, and this was gone. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. So I said, okay, well, how can I watched a few videos, and I said, how do I keep up with this? Are there any folks who do Sahaja Yoga?
Mm-hmm.
And I did some search on the internet, and there was this free meditation in March, and it was I think it was the birthday celebration or something. I kind of got into it midway through the program, but I entirely enjoyed it. And what caught my eye or my attention was the simplicity of it. And that's what the name says, like it's Sahaja Yoga, which is really spontaneous. And I think previously the meditation was more about concentration and attention, but here I felt like there was also the use of hands, which is so, it felt like it's like putting yourself on autopilot rather than trying to drive yourself. And that was a big breakthrough or difference. And it's like, it's the feeling like when you a combination of attention, hands, and the photograph, that kind of gives the feeling. It's like the consistency of honey, like the energy. Mm-hmm. And that's all that's needed. It's like it became very simple and easy. So that's really the story. And I'm enjoying it, and I kind of kept coming back. Mark Taylor is my mentor, and mm-hmm. he's been very gracious and kind, and he's checking on my progress.
Yeah, he's wonderful, yeah.
So he's been like a big brother. So I'm enjoying it, and he keeps me on track because I'm an artist. So mm-hmm. I teach art on Thursday evening, so I can't really make the class. And my kids have soccer on Monday and Wednesdays. I can't do it. But I try to get in the foot soak halfway, midway, whenever I can join. I join. And I feel that you don't have to be doing the whole 1.5 hour or 2 hour, how long the process goes. It's just the community, the energy is right there. And all you have to do is just open your hands and you feel lighter. And I think that's been my exploration and journey, is to how to bring this into, every waking moment. Try to have this. The mental transformation of the issue that I kind of talked initially was completely felt and understood. So, I mean, it's just a letting go and being on autopilot. I still don't understand all the finger things, but I feel energy in the middle of my palms. And I feel
so like what do you feel in your hands, like today? Because I was sharing what I was feeling, because we ask also when we meditate together what the collective feels.
Right.
So did you feel the same, or did you feel something different? Or?
No, I think I agree with you. I did feel like the Swalistan, and but I think I felt it after kind of. So you brought it up, and I said, let's check. And I felt it. I'm kind of more attuned to it, and that is what I'm trying to calibrate myself and get better at it. Mm-hmm. But what I do is since I'm a newbie to this whole thing, what my thing has been to just try to feel the energy rise, like this, the raising the Kundalini. I mean, that just blows me away. That, in the past when I was meditating, I would concentrate and close the hands, but the hands are so powerful in raising your Kundalini that it's not a mental process anymore. And that just blows my mind every time I do it. But like you said, right, what I do is I set it on autopilot, like you were doing today in the meditation. I say, okay, well, mother energy or mother Kundalini, you work out whatever needs to do, and I just sit. So, but when you do a guided meditation, that's even more easy for me, because I can just follow and let it do its thing, try to just get out of the way, and keep it more physical in the sense like using the hands and the attention, a combination. So then the mind is not needed. Not that I don't think, sometimes I get distracted about this, that, and the other. But I find that when the combination of these things are used, like photograph of Mataji or hands and the attention, now you really feel empowered because it's so much easier. And it's no longer, okay, don't think this, don't think that. It's not there. That mental aspect is gone. And I feel the letting go and let the energy do its work is very powerful.
That's a beautiful experience, Mandar. Thank you so much for sharing it in such a short time, right? Just like literally like 2 months. So
No,
it's
it's
really
amazing.
incredible.
I mean, if anybody doesn't have a mentor, I highly encourage you get a mentor. That's something that I felt like a connection to the community because of the mentor. And everybody I've asked question to, like somebody like you who's done it, and I've met people in the breakout rooms. They've been very open to helping me, and the kind of interest they take is quite amazing. Nothing I've seen anywhere else, and that just is another thing that, my experience has been, you ask this community for help and there are 10 people who raise their hand and want to help you.
Yeah. So in which area do you live in US?
I live in California, in the Bay Area, in Alameda.
Yeah, so is COVID also reduces now, so sometimes you can also maybe personally meet some Sahaja Yogis there and
that's
some
been
personal
my
meetings again.
I'm trying to connect with folks in the Bay Area, and if anybody is in the Bay Area, please look for me. And I'm an artist, so you can check my art on Instagram. My handle is Mandar Fine Art. So let me know what you think about it.
So since one question I have personally, because of the art, did you feel any change in your art since you start meditating? Like the process you're going through when you're painting, or?
Yeah, I mean, I've been lately painting some sunsets, and like I live in this little island called Alameda, and we see the skyline of San Francisco across the bay, and the sunsets here are quite magical. And I'm trying to paint these sunsets lately at different days, and every sunset is different. And I find that there has been, a much interesting jump in my artistic process, which I'm discovering lately that I wasn't aware of. So there are these things that are happening.
So when you paint, you're thoughtless, or are you still thinking?
No, I think painting was my main passion and meditation. So by the way, this is not something that was my profession. I was trading securities for an investment company in New York. I did it for a long time. And in a few years back, I thought I would just change gears and raise my family, be an artist, go back to my first passion of art. And art is so before Sahaja Yoga, art was the one that kind of made me get into that zone, or so to say, or kind of thoughtlessness. But now it's a double engine now. I got art and Sahaja Yoga. And so
that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's
really so good.
And I think the simplicity is what really gets me every time.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Anyone else wants to say something to Mandar today? Please unmute or turn on your camera. If you had a similar experience, or if you're with us since March, if you would like to share anything, or you can raise your hand. Sujeta, would you like to unmute?
Hello, this is Carrie from the Bay Area, and I put my contact information, my email in the chat. We have an in-person meeting Friday evenings in the Oakland Hills. So from that meeting, we can see you in Alameda.
Oh, I would love to do that. Where is the information in the chat?
You can email me. It's carriek108@gmail.com.
Okay.
And we'd be very pleased to to meet you in person if you would like to do. We have meetings for new to intermediate people now, and it's in the Oakland Hills, so very close to you.
That's awesome. So Kerry108@gmail.com, right?
No, Kerry, Kerry, then KAY108@gmail.com. And I've put it in the chat if you wanted to see if you can copy it. And we'd be very pleased to meet you in the Bay Area. We have a really large,
love to do that. Yeah.
We have a really large group of yogis here.
That's
And
awesome.
I especially enjoyed listening to your commentary, and it was really inspiring. And I wish we could record it. It was quite nice to hear how you're doing and progressing so well in just a very short time. And it shows how when you come regularly to the collective meditation, you can progress very quickly, because the power of the numbers of people here is amazing. So pleased to meet you. I hope you can get in touch.
I would love to, and I'm going to do that. Thank you.
That's wonderful. See, so easy. It works out spontaneously.
Hi.
Hi there.
So I want to be an artist when I grow up too.
And why are you going behind? Come in the front.
And I love to paint sunset.
So you're breaking a little bit, but oh, there you are. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Sanya.
Hi, Sanya.
Hi, Sanya.
I want to be an artist when I grow up and paint sunsets.
That's so great. I think I suggest you reach out to me and check out my my website also, mandarfineart.com. And my kids are 8 and 11-year-olds, and they love art too. They just enjoy. So, the other thing you should do is do some clay sculpting. So I teach clay sculpting in an after-school program, and I'm so blown away by the creativity the kids have. It's just amazing. You would love sculpting, but painting is amazing. You're gonna love it when you grow up and be an artist. Yeah. Thank you for sharing.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care.
Sujata? Yeah, you wanted...
Hi there. This is Mira. Can I say something?
Yeah, sure. I didn't want to jump over Sujata, but
I'm sorry.
You still want to ask a question, Sujata?
I just wanted to say, hi, Mandar. I'm across the bay in Marin County, and I just looked up your website, and your art is absolutely breathtaking, fantastic. I cannot believe it. Everybody go to his website and look at his art. It is fabulous.
Well, thank you. Can you say your name again, please?
Mira.
Mira, okay. Well, thank you, Mira. I hope to connect with you somehow.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. But I'm in Marin, so it's it's kind of far away, but still. Thank you.
I love Marin, so.
Hey, Mandar. So is this your Instagram, where there's a green plants with the flowers? Is that your Instagram?
No, it should be Mandar Fine Art.
Yeah, MANDAR-FINEART.
MANDAR-FINEART. Yeah.
Yeah, I was referring to your Instagram picture, status picture, account picture with the flowers and the plants, right? With a walkway in between. I see that. If that is you. Anyway, that's fine. I think it's yours. Artist and art coach.
Yes, that's right. Yes. I think the latest is a painting of some figures on the beach. You might see.
This is Veena, by the way. Maybe I should connect with you sometime.
Please do, Veena.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That was really good. I see. Wow, I'm loving it, watching all of this.
Thank you.
Since how long are you this? Sorry, I think this might not be the call to talk, but.
Since how long? Say it again.
Since how long are you been to this?
To Sahaja Yoga?
No, as an artist.
As an artist. So I grew up with a lot of interest in art. My mom used to do this thing called Rangoli. I don't know if you've heard of you would have heard of it, but maybe those in the US, grew up in the US, probably may not know, but it's like a sandy kind of a color thing that people use in India to draw something or design something in front of their houses. So I've seen my mom do that, and I grew up doing a lot of sketching. I wasn't a colorist by any means. I was more into drawing and sketching. And when I grew up, I think I kind of got into science and engineering. I'm a mechanical engineer. It did not, my interest in art was, everybody knew me that I was good at drawing and stuff, but it didn't occur to me to follow that as a career because it just did not fit in the scheme of things, so to say. And I kind of got into engineering, and then I later became an MBA, and I did something in finance, which is, I was always creative, even in finance. I enjoyed that. But only in 2015-16, I kind of jumped back into art, and I explored this new medium called soft pastels. And I kind of started this journey into color, which I had not previously done. But while I was working in New York in the investment area, my company used to have free passes to all the museums. So I used to go to Museum of Modern Art, and I used to love watching Monet and the Impressionist art. And I kind of was totally inspired by it, but I had no kind of level of skills to paint like that. But after I gave up my finance gig and got into it, I kind of started learning it on my own, and I am a self-taught artist. Although I do look at YouTube and watch all the great artists, and basically the great masters are the real teachers, where I watch their paintings and I learn from it and try to paint like that. And over the years, I'm kind of getting better and better. So it is kind of a second journey, second life, so to say. But so that's not my background.
That's really wonderful, Mandar. Yeah, I would love to hear more of your story, but it's getting late here.
Yes,
thank you so much for sharing,
you
and would love to see your art also. Maybe you can just write in the chat for everyone our website who wants to see it, and you can connect with them. Okay, perfect.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for sharing again. To end today's meditation, let us again raise our Kundalini and take a bandhan. Let us touch our Sahasrara. Keep our right hand a couple of inches on top of the head. And compare the feeling in your hands. How did you feel when we started meditation today? And how is the sensation in your hands now? Feel the difference? Yeah, it's like both hands are flowing cool now in my hands. And that's how you guide yourself every day, and you learn about your own vibrations every day. So tomorrow, when you do your own meditation, first sit down, check, okay, how am I feeling right now? And always remember the feeling how you want to feel. So have a great evening, everyone. We are at the end of today's session. If you want to stay on and meditate, we will play some music for you. See you all back on Thursday. Have a fantastic evening. Bye.
Thank you. Good night. Shri Mataji.
Thank you. Good night.